Real estate is getting pretty bad. In fact, you kind of say real estate is probably not the fantastic investment like it used to be. I mean, real estate, you have to pay a lot of fees, property tax, HOA, home insurance. You got gas, water, internet, sewer. This is all very expensive stuff. And when you add all that together, some people actually feel like they're still paying rent. Let me tell you guys, a suburban house in my city goes for like 600 grand. But for all the things I listed, you're probably paying close to like what, $1,200, $1,300 like a month. It's hyper expensive. And even if you try to be a landlord, it's hard. So check this out. Someone on Twitter said a close friend of theirs bought a rental property in Fort Lauderdale during the pandemic. Good choice. Low interest rates and prices were pretty respectful. And his insurance and property taxes now went up $500 per month. That will cut the cash flow in half. And because of scenarios like these, like insurance and property tax just skyrocketing recently, we're seeing a lot of people heading straight to Zillow.com and listing their home for sale. Because investors like these don't own just one rental property. In fact, many of these guys own multiple rental properties, and they actually generate good cash flow every year. Like every single month, they actually pay off the mortgage with the rent and make a little bit some more. But now with property tax going up, rents going down, and everything getting more expensive, especially the home insurance. If you live in Florida, you probably know how expensive home insurance is recently. Well, guess what? It's now causing a lot of these guys to just sell their house they used to have. They want to sell it, make a quick buck or break even, and get out of this market. But guess what's happening here? Instead of selling it, we're seeing foreclosures ticking up. And foreclosures to this month, the new year, we're still seeing U.S. foreclosure activity going upwards. Quarter 4 is no good at all. And this is also causing a lot of people to not buy homes. Seems like the buyers are just sticking it up the landlord. You got home sales collapsing. Prices drop further, supply jumps, and people are finally on the buyer strike. Because initially everyone thought that, okay, when interest rates are lower, everyone will start buying homes. But boy, are they wrong. Yes, interest rates, we're going to be cutting those this year, and rates have also went down. It's more like in the 6s instead of the 7 and 8s. But guess what? Not a lot of people are buying, which is making a lot of people scratch their heads. Like, what's going on here? Interest rates went down, but none of you guys are buying? Like, what's happening? This doesn't make any sense. And that's the type of scenario that we're seeing that's very, very frightening, because when interest rates drop, developers go crazy. Right now, developers are building homes like there's no tomorrow. And sellers, they start seeing lower interest rates. They sell their house so they could buy 2 or 3 more. That's the whole point of real estate investing, just go into severe debt. Guess what? They can't even sell it. Nobody wants it. It seems like insane amounts of supply, but not that many buyers in the market, which is causing a massive decrease in price. Not great at all. So we're going to be seeing this scenario happening more and more often, with home sales just dropping every single day. And especially when a lot of Americans feel like it's just so expensive, like there's still a lot of room for housing prices to drop. 16% of home listings were affordable for the typical household in 2023. Guess what it was, before the pandemic, or I guess during the pandemic? It was about like 40% before the pandemic home buying boom. That means affordability right now is at an all-time low. And housing prices are still very expensive. And we've already seen housing prices drop a lot. But guess what? Housing prices will drop even more right now, simply because you have less and less people willing to fork out like 500 grand for a small, tiny suburban house, whereas that home used to be worth just 300 grand. And prices are very inflated, they're very bubbly, and we could be seeing a massive decrease in price very soon. Now, before you guys leave, definitely check out the private Discord server, guys. Patreon link below for some amazing trades. We have a 7-day free trial, and we're trading live every single day, and we're actually making some pretty juicy profits every single day here. And our traders are experienced. We're making a bunch of cash. It's a great community, and we even have video tutorials to help. If you have any problems, you can DM me here on Discord or Patreon. And like I said, it's one of the best stock trading Discords out there, and we have amazing options plays, and we even have a good track record when it comes to options. And every single month and week, we always post the wins and losses from our traders, And like last month, the most lucrative trade is going to be the MSTR calls. Made 230%. I played that, made some pretty good dough. Check us out.